Hi, good morning. My name is Harold Eichhorn, and this is my testimony. I've been coming to Harvest for approximately 8 years, and we started coming to Harvest on Easter Sunday. I am Hospitality Director and a Life Group Leader here at Harvest Community Church. Army veteran. I served 19 years, 5 months, and a couple of days, I don't remember. I served in the Army National Guard. I was an infantryman and also 88 Mike, which is a truck driver. I did 2 tours overseas, one in Iraq, one in Afghanistan, and I also served in Hurricane Katrina with the hurricane relief. Our family was invited to Harvest about 8 years ago. She was invited for Easter Sunday service. We attended, and we loved the church. It was very welcoming, and we continued to attend. Boy, I'd have to say, it has really changed my life. At that time, I was struggling quite a bit. I was hiding it very well, though. I think it was about 2017. I was fighting some very, very, very dark demons within me. I was fighting these battles. I was fighting them alone. I felt like I could do it all myself, that this was my fight and my battle to fight. And I was failing. I was losing. I was losing the battle. With my military career and overseas, there's sometimes things that happen that you'll never forget. There's things that you'll have to do, or things that you'll see, things that you'll experience that you'll carry with you. Sometimes these things can eat us up inside. Struggling with all of that, and trying to do it all on my own, that weight is just too great. The combination of my sinful heart, the pain of anxiety and depression. I've also been diagnosed with PTSD. All of that weight just felt like I was just trying to hold the world up. It all kind of culminated into me wanting to take my own life. I was very, very angry and emotional. Just the smallest thing would set me off. I felt like the only solution would just end my life. I had an incident where I felt like it was maybe just a cry for help, but I totaled my vehicle. I took our truck and I ran it right into a telephone pole. Not at very fast speed, but I totaled it. It was a real wake-up call for me. I was not in my right mind. I wouldn't hold anything back, would openly fight and argue with my wife to the point where, I was sabotaging our marriage. And through all of that, we were actually separated. I had to leave the house. I lived with my dad for, I think, about 3 weeks, I believe it was. It was very painful. It was very painful for the family, for me, but I was causing the pain. I would encourage anybody, if anybody has thoughts, anyone has thoughts of harming themselves, to please reach out. Please reach out to someone close, a friend. It's not showing that you are weak. It's the bravest thing that you could do. Something in all of that, something changed. I didn't do it alone. I began to pray, and I began to communicate. I began to speak with the great counselor, our great counselor. My life just began to change. I began to reconcile with my wife. But as I began to pray, as I began to really seek God, um, I began to be able to communicate again with my wife. We finally decided to reconcile, and I could come home. As time moved on, I really started to dig deep and get much more involved in church. We decided then to do the build track. We went through the whole build track. It built our lives and gave us good, solid foundation here. Everyone has been an amazing, amazing support group for me over time. If I've slipped, if I stumble, they're just a phone call away, and Corey come running for me and met me where I am. And that's what Jesus does. I feel reconciled now. It is such a great opportunity to be able to be a part of this amazing community, this church family that we have now. To have now the opportunity to lead, and now I can pour into others that which I've received. And I feel so good that Jesus is my Savior, and I can call Harvest home.